We'd like to welcome filmmaker Roshaun Page to the Midtown studio at Wayne State. Hello.
Hello.
You began as an actor. What made you want to step behind the camera on the business side of things?
Now, as an actor, a lot of your choices and success is controlled by other people. You have your directors, you have your casting directors, and you have your agents. Those are the people who make the choices for you. Now, as a writer and director, I can write it and make it myself, so I control my own success.
So you become your own agent.
Exactly.
What is the most important message you try to convey in your work?
What I try to do in everything I do is that the world has a bit of a miscrewed view on African American people. They all think we're thugs or something like that. So when I get to writing certain things, I try to make sure I give a different view to the world, you know.
As a filmmaker, writer, and producer, can you tell us about your creative process?
I kind of just dive into things, actually.
Nice.
Because when I start writing, I don't think too much. I know where I'm starting, I know where I'm going to end, and I just kind of let the story tell itself, you know. And I actually make discoveries myself as I write.
Oh, interesting.
You know.
So how do you approach starting a film?
As far as writing-wise?
Yeah, sure.
Usually I just get an idea. Like someone can say a line to me like, you know, chickens in the forest, and my mind will go, you know, and I'll just go ahead and start writing.
What inspires you?
What actually got me into changing from actor to a writer was actually Vin Diesel himself.
Oh, really?
Because Vin Diesel went to California, struggled, and he didn't do well, so he came back. And he wrote a short film and a full feature. And those two films got him started and put him where he is today.
Interesting.
Yes.
We have one of your current films, Brenda. Let's watch.
They say what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. But what they don't tell you is that thing won't stop trying to kill you.
That was short but powerful. Tell us about
Thank
this
you.
film.
Brenda?
Yes.
Brenda is actually inspired by a song by Tupac Shakur.
Oh, okay.
And when I written the song, I actually listened to, when I written the short film, I listened to the song over and over and over just to get a feel for it, and also interviewed women to see how they've been during high school or, you know, things like that, to actually form this story.
So you have an interesting outlook on the women actresses.
I do.
Tell me about that.
I do. I know this actress, and she wanted to be in Butterfly Effect 3.
Okay.
And someone told her she has the part, but she has to be topless. Then somebody else called her back and said, no, you can do bra and panties. And then somebody else called her back and said, no, we wanted you to be topless. And, you know, that really broke her. You know, being an actress, that's what she wants to do. So I actually wanted to create work where women didn't have to worry about that at all.
So you tried to create a more positive environment where women can work. That's great.
Because there's more things I can do besides nudity and make it great.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
So what about the character Brenda? What inspired you to create that kind of character?
Like I said, it was based off that, you know, that song.
Off
yeah.
that song.
So,
Okay. And we have another film called After Effects. Let's watch a clip.
She did it again last night.
And by it, you mean?
It's the same thing every night.
Every night? So to reiterate, you wish your pre-adolescent daughter would stop coming into your room in the middle of the night and asking you to read her a story, correct?
Read her a story, tuck her in, turn on the light, all of it.
I see. And how does that make you feel?
You know, fine. Seeing as though I don't have any children.
I see. Well, was right. I'm afraid we're out of time. But before we end, would you care to know how I feel?
Excuse me?
Do you want to know how I feel? Well, do you? Mommy? Mommy? Mommy?
Oh my gosh, the ending of that was really intense. Tell us about this film.
After Effect is a film that I've been trying to have made for a while because it's controversial, because it talks about abortion. So it kind of gives me a hard time with, getting people to join on or whatever. Even Kickstarter has kicked off 2 pro-life films off their website. So what I've decided to do is actually set After Effect to the side and focus on something that isn't controversial, that isn't like, terrifying people.
Sure. What are you currently working on?
Right now, I've just been studying.
Okay.
Because today is my last day of my online course for raising funds and stuff like that. Because there are producers who say they produce, but when it's time to do the work, nothing gets done.
Yeah.
So
you're delving into the books and then you're going to work on some more stuff.
Yes.
Where can we learn more about you?
You can go to my website, www.it/a/rap.com. My social media, everything is on there.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us
welcome.
today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. You're watching Metro Arts on Detroit Public Television.